Good afternoon, everybody. How's it going? A little bit better spirits today. Right now, my computer is working. It's slow and it's lagging, but it is working. This morning was that last update you saw. It was working, glitched out a little bit after that. So I called Dell customer service. Turns out the way this computer is set up, the graphics card isn't separate. It's part of the motherboard. There's two graphics cards. Because it's a gaming laptop, I spent 2.5 hours on the phone with Dell. The first two people I spoke to were really rude and they sucked. The third guy I spoke to was really nice, really awesome, told me exactly what to do. Then he remotely took over my computer for like probably an hour, hour and a half, did a whole bunch of stuff, ran a whole bunch of diagnostics. Seems to be working. Slow, but working. Now, Premiere's working. I edited what you saw yesterday on this computer. It was really laggy trying to play, and I'll show you why. I go up here into Settings, and Project Settings, General. Right here, this Mercury Playback Engine GPU Acceleration CUDA. That's what it should be on. I did not edit the vlog with that one. I edited it with this one right here. Editing the vlog on the other setting was really choppy and slow, but it worked. I felt like that was probably the way to go. But when I went to render, it wanted to take. So I switched the GPU and it took like 15-20 minutes to render. I'm going to try to edit on the crappier setting and render on the better setting until I forget to change it after a render and I just go for it. Because I'm just worried that I'm going to lock it up again and the whole thing's going to start all over again. I'm about to start Operation Penny Pincher. I'm hoping it's so dark in there. Couldn't see. I use these to change the oil on the scooter. They're great. They fit pretty perfectly directly underneath the scooter to drain the oil. They're prime. But now I'm going to use one, I think I'm going to hit my head, to collect my change and my $1 bills. And this is going to hopefully help me save up to get a new computer in hopefully 1 year's time. I would love for this computer to last me 1 more year. Ooh, that's tougher than it looks. Well, that didn't work out at all as planned. Just want to make a little slit in here. Wide enough that I could stick some $1 bills in it. There we go. If you want to join the cause and help with the JGM MacBook Pro Fund, you too can send me all of your spare change and I will add it to the jar. If you want to send me spare change, I'll give you an address to send me change to. I'm hoping to collect up a chunky sum, seeing as I usually just end up losing half the change I save because I take my shorts or pants off and I throw them on the bed and it just falls out. So I probably have tons of change underneath the bed in the spare bedroom upstairs. So I didn't have much of a plan for today because honestly, I'm still pretty bummed out about my computer. And honestly, I couldn't even really think about doing anything. There was one thing I wanted to take you on a trip for. For the first time in 17 years, we are having an air show. The air show doesn't actually start until tomorrow, and I don't plan on going, but the airport is like 2 or 3 miles from the house, and they've been flying overhead all day. The planes have been coming in over the past several days, and today I think they were doing all the practice runs because tomorrow and Sunday the air show actually starts. So we were going to go for a walk with Oliver, and while we were walking, I was going to take you along and show you the planes because they've literally been flying overhead all day long. I don't remember much about the air shows, but I do remember I loved them as a kid. So I figured that'd be a cool experience because I didn't have anything planned, and then it started to rain. Sorry the past 2 days have been bad, but I've just been super bummed out. Yesterday was really bad, and when that happened, my heart, it literally sank. I didn't even know what to do. I was stressed out all day while I had the computer reinstalling Windows. I was running on high all day. I passed out on the couch. Amy woke me up. I was out cold for probably half an hour or so. Woke up, and I woke up this morning, and all I could think about was the computer being messed up. So literally, like, yes, this is probably at most $5 and change, and one $1 bill, but that's the only dollar bill I have. I have a 20, which if our pizza place is open tonight, did I explain what happened last week? If our pizza place is open tonight, I will be putting some more change and a $1 bill in here again tonight. But our favorite pizza place is Goomba's. You see me get them on Friday nights. Last Friday, I called 6 times. No one answered the phone. I actually texted Amy in a panic. Amy, Goomba's isn't answering the phone. What do? I don't know where else to order food from. She also had no idea. She got home. We were both really hungry because every Friday night we order pizza and wings, and it's like our pizza date night. We ended up ordering food from DeMuro's. We got like a hot wing pizza. It was okay. I walked into the wrong pizza place. I walked in, I said my name, and as the lady looked down into her computer, I saw the menu. I was in Luna's or Lydia's or something like that. I was in the wrong pizza place. I was so incredibly embarrassed. I blamed it on Amy. I pulled my cell phone and said, let me call my wife real quick and see what name she put it under. I walked out the door, called Amy and said, I'm in the wrong pizza place. I got in the car and I drove 2 blocks around the corner to the right one. I was really embarrassed. You're all wet. Your head's all wet. Look at you. You're soaked. You're all wet, Oliver. The airport's that way. But there's no planes flying in the air right now. I didn't see any of them either. I've been inside all day because this was my last day before I have a week off for vacation. So I was trying to pound through a lot of work. I heard them. Wait. No, that's just traffic. I heard them all day long, but I did not see one plane. And Oliver really stinks like wet dog. And if you can see behind me, I am preparing for an Urbex video tomorrow. Whatever you see, that's a light. This cage come out, that means I'm going exploring. And you haven't seen this cage come out in quite a long time. So, if we don't get rain, and my computer decides to continue to work, fingers crossed, you will have an Urbex video coming up in the very near future. So I'm gonna prep. I got drone batteries charging already. I got to charge the batteries for my light and check to see if the AA's in my spare light are working. So I'm gonna go ahead and take care of that. And in about 9 minutes, I'm gonna call Goombas. Fingers crossed that they are open. There's a lot of fingers being crossed today. So, fingers crossed the Urbex video gets filmed tomorrow. Fingers crossed the computer continues to work. And fingers crossed that Goombas is open and I can get my Friday night pizza. And I will see you tomorrow for your next video. Good night.